Hello and welcome back to Shogunate! Last time we took some land in the north, and this time we're considering how to get rid of our overextension penalty. Now, the reason why we have this penalty is we have too many holdings as a duke, and the way to fix it is to gain a few more holdings and become a king. Then that would basically fix our issues. However, we don't currently have the ability to create a kingdom. We have two places where we could in theory create one. We have the region of Tokai, which is the one down south here, which we need to get 2 more counties in. And I would suspect that this kind of looks like a good area to potentially attack. I think we're allied with these guys, so potentially the kunai of Mikawa could be a good one for us to attack. The other option that we have is trying to create the region of Hokuriku up the top here, which is quite a long one. We would need to get another 10 holdings, but there are a lot of small people over here, so potentially we could, you know, eat up a lot of the small ones and then consolidate our power. But I'm looking at the bottom one. I think the bottom one's better. However, when I had a look at this at the start of the episode, I saw something very interesting. It's this one right here. You can vassalize this guy. So he holds Iwafune. So where is that? Where are you? Oh, all the way up in the north. Huh. So why can we vassalize him? That's interesting. I want to know his reasonings. So his reasonings. We have true ruler, which makes vassalization easier. Well, that's good. So that's good to know. So we might want to look at other people. We are his rightful liege because his land is de jure part of this duchy that we just took. Okay. Again, that makes sense. We are stronger than him. He doesn't like our culture, but that's fine. We do speak his language, and he does like us. Okay, it seems good. I think we're going to offer him vassalage. So this is this guy all the way up here. Now, the reason I wanted to read through that is I want to know what our options are for other people. Are you a so you're a duchy level title, so we couldn't get you. Is there anyone else we could potentially get? Like this guy right here. He holds 2 counties. What is he thinking about offer vassalization? Minus 34%. Because we're not his rightful liege. If we were his rightful liege, that would switch. What's the duchy? The duchy is Echu. Ah, okay, so we hold nothing in it. So there's not really a lot we can do unless we can become a rightful liege. But it's still interesting to think about. Okay, let's grab that bit of land and consider a war to the south. Wonderful. Oh, I'm assuming that we're well off in terms of opinion as well. Oh, he's now at war as well, after 2 seconds of the game being on. Yeah, because opinion gives him 18. So say he got another 18, he's still a little bit off. Okay, cool. I mean, if cultural acceptance was higher, he would say yes, but it's not, so that's fine. Right, you're currently at war. You're at war with Imagawa. Well, that's pretty good for us as a start. Okay. For the Kori of Chitara. So this bit of land here. Now, we actually want that bit of land because that would keep our land that would keep our land all in one contiguous bulk. So that would be good. That does mean that we would have to fight these guys, but they are fairly weak. There's some options here. Who's joined them in this war? So they have 7,000 troops because Oda Nobunaga joined them. Okay. Well, that's not ideal because we're not really stronger than him. In fact, we're not stronger than him in any way, and our military strength still needs time to recover, so we can't really do a quick war against anyone who's much stronger than this. We could potentially try attacking these guys, but we do currently hold we do currently have an alliance with them, which wouldn't go down well. Okay. See if there's anything else we could take. Like maybe this one? Can we even declare war? No, we have no casus belli. Okay, now his alliance with Oda is actually a big problem for us here. I guess that means that, given that we're allied with these guys, and he currently has an alliance with Oda, our best option is, instead of going down this way, to try and get that other kingdom up the top here. Yeah. I think that has to be our other option. We're going to get an extra 1 from taking this, which will be good. I was only selecting that one so I can have a look at the kingdoms. That'll give us 10 out of 19. We can then probably get you. Yeah, you're fairly weak. Just start moving our way through. Although, yeah, Usuge is kind of blocking us. What's our truce with them? Our truce with them is... these are alliances. I want truces. 3 years. Okay. We could potentially let our troops reinforce and then declare war for this bit of land. Okay. So you're going for... Actually, I think they only hold one bit of land, right? Yeah, so they're going for a war for all of that. Do I have a reason to declare war on you? I do. Perfect. So the sea does count as a reason to declare war. So I could potentially jump over the top and take that as well if I wanted to. I mean, I would effectively be able to declare war against, or be able to fight off Asugi because we're both fighting for the same bit of land, so we would be hostile to each other. So if I declared war right now, we can secure Shina. That would be good. You're allied to this person who has 300 troops. I think we have to declare war. Yeah, I think I've worked it out. We have to declare war for the exact same. Why do you hold 2? And why? Let me just double check here. He doesn't hold another bit of land somewhere else. Oh no, these are 2 separate bits of land. Okay, so you're only declaring war for one of them. We want the duchy. Yeah, we want to declare a unified duchy war. Yeah, that's better. He doesn't currently hold a duchy, which is fine. Yeah, I think this works. Let's declare that war. Right, so there's their army walking over the top of our land. Which, actually, I think they might take attrition walking through our land now, given that we're hostile. Anyway, we'll see. Let's raise some troops and see what's going on. What have we got here? Above vassal limit. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because we have too many vassals, it means that we're going to start getting less taxes. We can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. It's just the way it has to be. We do also have low county control. I should be considering that. Yeah, okay. That basically means that we're getting less value from these 3 new ones that we got, because they're not controlled. So that gets us 74% less taxes and 37% less troops. I think if we could have taken a moment to think, we probably don't want to declare this war that we're in. As in, if we could have taken a moment to reinforce, that would have been good. However, we can't take a moment to reinforce because this army is coming for the land right now. So, yeah, we kind of had to make a move. We are, however, facing some negatives. A new relation. Okay, one of my father's old acquaintances, Matsuba, has arrived at court at his invitation. My father makes no end at hinting at the good influence Matsuba could exert on the realm if she was offered a position at court. My cousin. Sure, why not? I mean, that doesn't really seem like a problem. Scheme at court. Somebody's trying to claim my throne. Well, we knew that was going to happen due to that being available to everybody. You want to put somebody else on this throne. So that's you want to put this person on the throne. I'm not okay with that, but there's not a lot I can really do about it. The faction's not that strong right now. I'm going to just siege. If these guys end up fighting each other, that's great for us. Neither one of their armies individually is the strength of our army. So we can just siege this down and we'll win the war by having 100% of the land. A greater armada. My Kasai informs me that his chroniclers have returned from navigating and studying the naval techniques across the seas. He says with funding we could have a new ship design that would outperform our neighbours and usher in an era of maritime supremacy for Kai. On the other hand, my gun, Bugyo, would much rather spend that gold in things other than trade vessels. So I'd say I don't want a new ship design, I want a ship of pure silver. Who is paying for this? Consider the endeavor sponsored, or funds can be better used elsewhere. Of course I'm going to say the funds can be better used elsewhere. I don't have 240 gold. I mean, it's not that I don't think that his plan was good to get better ships. I just don't think now is particularly the time to put that plan into action. Also, it was suggested I get a court physician. Great call, whoever suggested it. given that we are currently going into a bunch of wars. It'll keep my family members from dying constantly, which would be nice. 4 months left in the siege. Nobody is coming to contest us. I think we're fine. Diplomacy perk. Embassies? Each alliance grants 1 diplomacy. Great, I'll have it. That gives us another 5 diplomacy. Just seems like a good one for us to have. And it's really easy to get because, you know, we have so many alliances are just very common in this mod. See, they're fighting each other, but I'm about to get 100% war score. There we go. We just did. Captured a prisoner. Are you worth any money? Nope. Okay. I'm going to recruit you. Wait a second on that. Cool. And then we will enforce our demands. So we now have this guy. Oh, wait, we don't. For a second, it said we would vassalize all titles belonging to the de jure target title. Oh, and we seize all titles he holds regardless of the war target. Oh, okay, well that's fine then. Never mind. Right, disband. And we have that land. We're not at war with these guys, which is good. And we've expanded out this way. Now we need to give away this land to somebody. I think previously I was looking at... who was I looking at previously? I guess it was family members, but they're all pretty much married off. Okay, oh, I did have a half-brother, right? So do I have another half-brother? I do. Perfect. You want to get some land? Yeah, he's going to like us. This is good. That seems just like a sensible thing to do right now. Negotiate alliance. That means he can't be in factions. Great. That's what I like to see. And it's going to weaken that faction because we overall are stronger. Right. And now what we want to do is we want to wait. We want to wait for our troops to reinforce and see where things go from here. Yeah, I was wondering... I don't think there's a very easy way to see what people's opinions are of each other anymore. There used to be ways of doing that in Crusader Kings 2, but I don't think there's an easy way in CK3 to do it. The reason... wait, do you need married? You do. Cool, we'll do that in a second. The reason why I was thinking about it is I was wondering what's this guy's... what's Nobunaga's opinion of this guy. Because if it's less than 50, then potentially he wouldn't join the war, which means that we could declare a war and get a nice easy win. However, we don't know what that opinion is, so we'd be basically guessing. You're currently being attacked in the south for Nori. So that must be a singular one, right? A Nomi? Sorry, was that Nomi they're being attacked for? Yes, so it's for this one right here. Okay. And you're also in a war, which you're winning, which is an invasion of Kaga. But that is you declaring it. So you're declaring down here. The reason why I'm looking at these is I'm thinking, okay, well, if this guy's being attacked by everybody, maybe we want a piece of it. He does have 3,500 troops, though, which means that he's fairly strong. Yeah, so you might actually be able to hold off at least the top one. I'm not sure about the bottom one, but I don't know if I want to fight them either. What about this guy right here? This guy holds 3 bits of land. Can we declare a war? He's allied to this guy. So, who is this? Oh, Imagawa? Is that who you're allied to? It is. So they have 1,300. They're currently losing their war because they're at war with Nobunaga. Yeah. So if we declare a war here, even though they're our ally, like, that doesn't matter at all. But if we declare a war here, even if they could join, they're not going to be able to use their troops for anything. So we might as well declare it now. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense. Right, you. I'm going to declare a war for your duchy. Cool. Let's go. Now, I know that we were currently kind of like, no, we're going to be at peace for a while, but this is another war where it's the perfect timing. So we might as well go for it. Raise our troops. After not seeing Matsuo for days, I soon discovered that my overreaching father knew exactly where she was. I only sent her away out of concern for her education. Things will be much better for her in Nobukage's care. Oh, okay. I'm not entirely sure I'm okay with that. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I was looking at the right person there, actually. So that would be you. Yeah. Okay, I don't agree with what he did there, but that's fine. There's not a lot we can do about it now. What was I was going to marry off that son, right? Yeah. Can we marry you off? Well, can we marry you off for a better alliance? Could marry off for an alliance in the east. That would actually be beneficial. That's one of the lower downs in this one again. Yeah, let's do that. That actually seems like a reasonable suggestion. Right. Wait a second here. Cool. Betrothal has gone through. We're going to send our troops up this way. We're just going to march in. They have absolutely nothing to fight us with. And they have no allies joining them, which is kind of what we thought was going to happen. Letter on the back. Passing through my court, I notice an unrecognized face approach me. My most implacable liege, I am Torakage, the former courtier of your vassal. He has asked me to present myself before you and partake in your court. He's also given me a letter of introduction that only you may read. Well, I have a 0% chance to botch the poisoning attempt here. Okay. Oh, wait. No, it says, please assassinate the bearer of this letter. Okay. Oh, yeah. I have a 0% chance of failing due to my intrigue. I can disregard the letter and hire this guy. Or you can say, you've been marked for death. Flee while you can. Okay. So who's asked me to do this? My vassal has asked me to kill this guy? Sure. He's dead. We had an 100% chance of success, so... You've just claimed the throne? Well, that's not ideal. I'd rather you didn't. Perfect, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Okay. Siege. They're attacking up here. We could potentially split our army. I think this is something to do, yeah. Let's split our army and send the other one up here. They don't have enough money to constantly put their troops on boats. So even if they put them on boats and get them back around this way, we've got the quicker path, so they're kind of screwed. Yeah, and they're running inland, which is not going to help them. Yeah. We have defeated them there. Captured an enemy combatant who is not worth war score. That's fine. In which case we will recruit both of them. That's fine. And just head our way back over here. 2 loyalty hooks on them. We're hostile with this guy. Why are we hostile with you? What war are you currently in? Hime is defending against this. Wait. Oh, is this the person I'm fighting? Wait, who's the other guy then? Wait, I thought they had a different symbol. Okay, maybe he just hired more troops. Did he hire some mercenaries? He did hire some mercenaries. Okay, so that's where those troops came from. They must have had the same symbol and I just thought they were different. Alright, merge up. Next one, we're going to win the war by sieging at this rate. Let's leave the siegers and attack. We are going to take a little bit of attrition, but it will allow us to defeat their army, which is good. And now we can start sieging their capital. They don't really have a way out, so that's fine. Cool. And then we go still speed 5 and we end the war. Wonderful. Death diplomacy. My truce with this guy ends. Oh. Okay, that's pretty good. I think it was about to end anyway, but I mean, cool. You got it to end early. Let's enforce our demands. This should give us all of this land over here. Yep. Which I'm going to grant to one of my back out here. I'm going to grant to one of my half-brothers who does not yet hold land, like this guy. Yeah. I'm going to grant you all of this land. He's going to love me for it. Great. Wonderful. So now we hold that land. We're looking much better. We can negotiate an alliance with him, which means he can't join factions, which means we have more strength in total, and that extra strength cannot join the faction. All very good stuff. To speed it up, we have our alliance. Wonderful. What's this one? Found a new kingdom. Oh, okay, because we have all the other conditions. So our level of fame is high enough. We're an independent ruler. We hold 3 or more duchies, and our realm size is 30 or more. Wait, do we actually hold a duchy? Oops. When I was declaring those, was that creating the duchies? Yes, it was, which means our vassals will hate us for that. I thought our vassals disliked us holding more than 2 duchies. Maybe they only hate that when you have the next level up. Talking of next level up, we could go to the next rank in the Imperial Court if we wanted to. Let's do it. Okay, cool. Show central posts. Show local posts. Tons of decisions to gain local posts of the Imperial Court. Oh my. When they said tons of decisions. Oh, okay. Let's hide those. I think this is a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. We're going to end it here because we have two things to decide. One, do we want to create a kingdom or continue trying to get a kingdom that, or like a de jure kingdom? So say if we were to continue along here, are we going to try and get this one? We only need another 4 holdings. We could potentially get those in one war here. And this guy has no, he has no allies. He's currently already fighting off 2-1s. We have about the same number of troops. I think we could potentially win that. So that's the one thing to think about. Do we want that land? And then we can create a different title there. Or do we want to create our own kingdom? The second one is, what is the post system and how do we decide what we want to be doing? That's going to need a little bit of looking at. So, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.